Thank you. Well, dozens of people rounded up in raids over the weekend, now being ordered to leave. Today, families telling 7 Action News immigration and customs enforcement agents left them with very little answers. 7 Action News reporter Amira David joins us now live with more on the reaction reverberating throughout the community. Amira.
That's right, Glenda. I'm right now at Our Mother of God Church in Southfield here, where over 100 people gathered just hours ago, many of them families broken by what has happened. The best way to describe the emotion felt here today was shock, anger, and confusion.
No more deportation! Set all people free!
We have no family there to help him. He has no home, no nothing. What are they going to do? Send him to be crucified? They can't do that.
Family members in fear today as they think about what could happen to loved ones if they're sent back to Iraq.
Now, we're Christians. You're throwing us into a death trap.
Early on Sunday morning, Immigration, Customs and Enforcement reportedly targeted at least 100 different Iraqi residents without a legal status.
ICE members were holding up at places like church, local restaurants, popular restaurants in the area, a local Tim Hortons that's very popular with some community members. So it was an organized, deliberate effort on a Sunday.
Agents initially took the detainees to the ICE office in downtown Detroit, then boarded them on buses for departure. As family members caught wind, they began to show up one after the other in protest, all of them worried about their loved ones being sent back to a country that's battling for control with ISIS, a terrorist group that has vowed to persecute Christians. ICE released a statement today saying as a result of recent negotiations between the U.S. and Iraq, Iraq has recently agreed to accept a number of Iraqi nationals subject to orders of removal. As part of ICE's efforts to process the backlog of these individuals, the agency recently arrested a number of them, all of whom have criminal convictions. But the families say it's time to move on.
He's done his time, he's done his probation, but he hasn't made not one mistake ever since.
Now, ICE today says that each of these individuals have received full and fair immigration proceedings in which a judge ordered them to be removed, but they do have a right to an attorney, and the families say they are planning to fight this out in court till the bitter end. Here reporting in Southfield, Amira David, 7 Action News.
So, Amira, do we know if anyone has been deported yet?
I did talk to an ICE representative today to get an update on that. He says no, not at this point. Everyone is in a holding pattern. What we know is that all of the detainees were loaded on buses and taken to a detention facility in Youngstown, Ohio. But again, they do have the right to an attorney, and they will be consulting them. And so a lot of this is really just up in the air. The details, of course, are forthcoming. We'll stay on top of it and bring you the updates.
We know you will, Amir. Thank